Last time on Doctor Who. On my last fight, I got low on arrows, and I know that Gallifrey has loads of poison arrows for me. Ha! Look what I found here! These must be the insectoids. Whoa, look, an ocean monument! I explored the monument. I found a village and sell all their crops and books. Goodbye level 70, hello level 7. Now that I've made fire resistance, I went to the nether. I'm in the nether, and I got what I wanted, a gas tier. Day 63, I went to Gallifrey for a few things. Gallifrey sand, stone, leaves, and dirt. And lastly, a white pointed star. This star is more difficult to find than a diamond ore, and only found in Gallifrey. But 5 minutes in, I found one star. I used a diamond pickaxe on it. It broke. My diamond pickaxe is not strong enough, and it was at that moment that I figured out that there were more pickaxes that I could make. Stronger ones, even better than diamond. So I wrote down my coordinates, and got ready to go to Mars. I'm on Mars, and I can finally breathe! But I must say, I'm not very impressed with this planet. There are only monsters here that want to kill me. Anyway, I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Lonstellate. Lonstellate is even more difficult to get than a white pointed star. The rarity is the same, but Lonstellate comes only in veins of 1, while the white pointed star comes in veins of 2 or 3. And in Mars, there aren't a lot of caves, forcing you to strip mine. But again, 5 minutes later, I found my first Lonstellate ore. And again, using my wrong pickaxe. I did get the item this time, but I used my Fortune 2 pickaxe. I only got 2 Lonstellate. I could have gotten 3 using my Fortune 3 pickaxe. 1 day later, and I found it! Lonstellate! I mined it with my Fortune 3 pickaxe this time. And you guessed it, I got 3 of them. I went straight into my spaceship. And I made a Lonstellate pickaxe. Then I travelled back to the cave in Gallifrey, with the coordinates that I wrote down before I left. And I started looking for a white pointed star. Well, I found lava. I'ma just build over that if you don't mind if I do. Hey look, I found it! Oh, no, never mind, it's a diamond. I found a giant cave. And 2 steps in, I found the star. With the star in my possession, I finally have all the requirements to make the elixir of life. And now I have the powers of a Time Lord. I also made River's diary. I can change my appearance whenever I die, but I never really use it though. Now you may be asking, what can I do as a Time Lord? And just like the Time Lord we saw in Gallifrey, I also have 12 lives. So instead of losing all my stuff, I regenerate into a new body. I was flying around in Gallifrey, using the rest of my fireworks, so that I could get more arrows. I was running low. Then I went to the moon, the last planet to visit. Now I've visited every planet. The gravity here is so light. I feel like I'm on a trampoline. I got greeted by a skeleton, a zombie, and this black thing, which I think is a Rhyhorn. After taking down my enemies, I walked around the moon. Look, you can see Earth from here. I found a spaceship. It was left behind. So I looted it, and I got some pretty interesting stuff. Then I found a base, so I looted that as well. And I got a lot of shulkers with stuff inside. I stayed a little longer in space, but then I left. When I went back to the TARDIS, I got surprised by some mobs, and then I took them out. And day 65, I made loads of shulker boxes. After sorting out my inventory, I arrived at the end. And yes, I lied. It wasn't going to be the final time that I would visit the end. I almost looked at an Enderman. Oh, that was a close one. I found another End City and looted it. I also picked up an Elytra. And I killed some shulkers for more of those shulker boxes things. Then I went into my TARDIS and sorted out all my items. I travelled to the other side of the end again. I thought I was about to die, because I fell out of my TARDIS, and with some quick reactions I flew up, and saved myself. Also, there's a ship. Nice. I quickly went inside and got my Elytra. I got all the stuff I needed and left. And I found 2 extra Elytras. I'm happy. Day 67. I'm running out of fuel. So I went to the overworld to pick up some coal and some more food, if you know what I mean. It spawned me in lava though. Can't you do anything right, TARDIS? What is this? I wish I took my shovel. It's dark outside and I don't like it, man. So I beat up some mobs. The sun's up and I'm looking for animals. I found pigs. And I found a ravine. And then I filled up my tank. And I looked through my achievements. It says I'm not a Time Lord yet. What is this? I drank the elixir of life. I should be a Time Lord, but I'm not. What's going on? So reading through my achievements, I found out that I had to make an untempered schism. And with no hesitation, I started making bits of the untempered schism. Day 69. I'm in Gallifrey, and my TARDIS spawned me in lava. Again, some really freaky things are going on around here. This was the same cave I was in the overworld. And not even 1 minute in, I found another white pointed star. And half a day later, I found 2 pointed stars. I got all the white pointed stars in a day's work. Perfect. Day 70. I tried going to the nether, but I spawned on top. I did some speed bridging. And tried it again, with lower Y coordinates. The TARDIS still put me on the same spot. This time I travelled more into the nether. It cost me 20% extra fuel to go. But I'm in this time. I spawned in a giant lava pool. No problem. I flew out with no harm. I should have probably used my fire res. Oh well. After walking into lava, I decided to pick up the fire res. The first 5 minutes, I had no luck finding Ghast. But I did find a magma cube. And killed it. Look at that juicy magma ball. Afterwards, I found some Ghast. Still don't have any luck though. These Ghast don't want to drop their tears. But eventually, I got it, thank God. And I'm out. Wasted enough fireworks here. Plus, look at my elytra! Good thing I got 2 whole new ones that I can use. Then I made the second elixir of life. I needed this for the untempered schism. I also needed a nether star. It really is a shame that I lost my looting sword, so I had to replace it. I did have an idea though of getting my looting back. And while I was at it, I was gonna buy mending as well. From villagers, of course. But the only problem I had was that I didn't know how it worked. The whole trading thing, I mean. So I dropped that entire idea. And I thought that the best plan of action was to enchant it myself. And I needed a few more levels. I was almost level 30. So I went to the overworld and killed everything. And then I got level 30.